Hello and welcome. Raipur is a cricketing backwater, although it is the home center of BCCI's Joint Secretary Prabhat Singh Bhatia. This was only the second ODI Raipur was hosting. The first one was 2 years ago in January 2023 against New Zealand, which was a low-scoring game. New Zealand were bowled out for 108, and India just down the target in 20 overs. This time, when I arrived at the venue and had a look at the pitch, it was, pretty clear that this was going to be a high-scoring affair. The pitch looked like a belter, and it lived up to its expectations in the sense India scored 358, South Africa chased it down with 4 balls to spare. So, where did India go wrong? It would be a bit harsh to criticize India because given the conditions. The first thing that went against India was that they lost the toss. Yet again, I think for the 20th time on the spin, they lost the toss. And as soon as Temba Bavuma won the toss, South Africa were always going to chase. They were always going to send India in. And in modern day ODI cricket, white ball cricket, there was a time when 200 to 225 used to be pretty good score in 50-over format. Gradually it became 250, then 300, and now 350. 350 are fairly regularly chased down. In the evening when India bowled, conditions were very, very difficult. The dew made the spinners redundant. The ball was like a soap cake, and the spinners were struggling to grip the ball. The ball was not turning at all. Kuldeep Yadav still tried to give it a tweak, but it didn't work. It was never going to work. Now, in that situation, the owner shifted to the fast bowler. This is a very young seam bowling group. Arshdeep Singh, who is still doing serving his batting in period in 50-over cricket, is the leader of the pack, and he bowled in a high-scoring game. His economy rate was under 6, which is excellent, and he also took 2 wickets. Harshit Rana, although a little mixed bag, complemented Arshdeep well. The serious letdown was Prashit Krishna. He went over 10 runs per over, although he took 2 wickets. But if he would have bowled a little, if he would have been a little more economical at around 7 runs per over, India probably would have won the game. Arshdeep and Harshit Rana, when Jasprit Bumrah is not playing, Mohammed Shami should play. Otherwise, there is a void. There is a void as far as third seamer is concerned. And my question to the Ajit Agarkar-led selection committee is that, is Mohammed Shami even worse? As regards his fitness, he is not fit enough to play even in the shorter formats? These are my humble questions to the Ajit Agarkar-led selection committee, because in a skill-based sport like cricket, age cannot be a factor. If someone is performing, then he should be picked. And Shami has been regularly playing domestic cricket. He was taking wickets during the Ranji Trophy matches, the first phase. He is playing for Bengal in the ongoing Syed Mustaq Ali Trophy. So Shami, the selectors should give it a thought that when Bumrah is not playing, maybe Shami's experience would serve the Indian team well. Talking about age and experience, Virat Kohli, he is 37 years old. He is rolling back the years. And once again, he is proving that in a skill-based sport like cricket, age is just a number. But in this video, I would like to talk a little more about Ruturaj Gaikwad. When Ruturaj came out to bat, India sort of 62 for 2. Given the conditions, it was not, they were scoring at a fair clip, but 2 wickets were gone, the openers were gone. Rohit Sharma, who started off well, got a feather to a delivery from Nandrabaga, and then Yashasvi Jaiswal got out to Mark Jansen trying to pull. So India needed a partnership up front. And for the first 15 balls, Ruturaj was pretty uncertain, especially against Marco Jansen, who tried to test him with short deliveries, and Ruturaj didn't look comfortable. But once the spinners were brought into the attack, he was in his element. The way he lined up Keshav Maharaj, a seasoned pro, in the 22nd over, first a sweep, then he danced down the track, and then once again he forced the bowler to drag his length back and played a pull to the wide midden boundary. It was brilliant. At times he even outbatted and outscored Virat Kohli. It is not easy to bat with Virat Kohli, because when at the other end there is a Galactico, a player can be nervous. His partner can be nervous. But Ruturaj Gaikwad, to his credit, created his own zone. After the match, at the post-match press conference, Ruturaj Gaikwad spoke about team management's batting. See, maybe this Indian team management, where Gautam Gambhir is the head coach, is a victim of perception. Because when Ruturaj Gaikwad played the first match, he is an opener in domestic cricket, and he has played almost all his cricket as his opener. To push him down the order at number 4, it didn't go down well with the section of the expert or critics, and now the team management was targeted. Now think logically. Yashasvi Jaiswal was always part of the team as reserve opener. So once Shubman Gill was out injured, he was a natural choice to partner Rohit Sharma at the top. Number 3 is Virat Kohli's position. So number 4 there was a vacancy because Shreyas Iyer is still recovering from an internal injury. So for the team management, the choice was either Ruturaj Gaikwad or Tilak Verma. And the team management picked Ruturaj. They chose Ruturaj based on his current form. At the press conference, what did he say? That it feels like a privilege that the team management gave their totally backed an opener to bat at number 4, and they gave me the clarity that I would be batting at number 4. This is my role, and I would be batting at number 4 for the entire series. And that is how confidence comes. Earlier, in the T20I setup, we have seen how Sanju Samson crediting the team management for giving him confidence, and giving him confidence meaning helping him play his cricket without looking over his shoulder. That changed Sanju Samson's game in T20 cricket. So, there are some things this team management is doing well, and we must give him some credit that is due. At the end of the day, India lost. Of course, the conditions were a factor. India's fielding were not up to the mark. But at the same time, I would like to give a lot of credit the way South Africa went about their task. Aiden Markram set it up with a magnificent 100 at the top. And then those 2 innings, one is from Dewald Previs, sort of blitzkrieg, and Matthew Britsky. These are the 2 players to watch out for as far as South African cricket is concerned for the future. 2 fantastic talents. And there is a newfound confidence in the South African team. Maybe 4 years back, 3 years back, against such steep ranches, and after losing 2 quick wickets, and Tony De Zorzi felt his hammy and retired hurt, South Africa probably would have lost the match. Aiden Markram came at the post-match press conference, and he said that how the atmosphere in that dressing room was so tense that he was biting his nails, but South Africa pulled it off. They brilliantly sort of decimated India in the Test series. 2-0 win, where they totally dominated. They outsmarted, outthought, outplayed India in the 2 tests. In the first ODI, they lost. They made a spirited run chase but fell a few runs short, and here they pulled off a stunning chase. For the crowd here, it was a fantastic opportunity. They don't get to see top-level cricket, international cricket, too often. 60,000 fans turned out. It was the stands were packed to the rafters, and they saw brilliant batting from Virat Kohli, Ruturaj Gaikwad, and then KL Rahul playing that back-end cameo, and the way South Africa played. Cricket was the winner. In Raipur, cricket was the winner. Now, it is beautifully, brilliantly set up at 1-1. And Vizag would host the series decider. And the team that will win that game will take the series. After losing, pressure is on India. Don't make no mistake. Pressure is now on India. South Africa have already won the Test series. And if they win the ODI series, it would be a double whammy for them. If India lose the ODI series on the heels of a home whitewash against the Proteas, I think it would be sort of what to say. It is hard to explain by words, but that might not augur well for Indian cricket. So India will have to. Vizag has become a win or bust game for India. The way Kohli has been batting, Rohit Sharma is in form, the batsmen are in form. But once again, this pace unit lacks experience and it looks weak. The bowling unit will have to be complemented well by the fielders. It now becomes imperative for India to play all near perfect cricket, because perfection is rarely achieved. To play near perfect cricket in the third ODI in Vizag. On that note, this is Shamik Chakrabarty on behalf of Revsportz from Raipur.